Thank you for the welcome. Absolutely. Excited to be here. Excited to call Ocala home.
Welcome to a special edition of the Weekly Buzz in partnership with South State Bank and TV20. I'm Tom James.
And I'm Jessica Gilbert. Big news for the CEP as we welcome new CEO, Matt McCormick. Let's talk to him about coffee, community, and what's ahead for the Ocala Metro.
But before we meet Matt, let's go grab a cup of coffee and get ready for a great conversation.
Let's do it.
So, Bill, latte. Thank you, sir. It was a coffee joints. Listen, welcome to Ocala, and I know you checked out the Santos Trails yesterday. First order of business here at Ocala. Yeah, well, thank you for the welcome. Absolutely. Excited to be here. Excited to call Ocala home. So, look forward to that. Yeah, I actually had the chance to go out on a bike ride, went out to the land bridge. It was beautiful. The trails were gorgeous. Excited to use more of them. Excited to explore what all was out there. So, yeah, it was a good time. Awesome.
So, Matt, you talked about Ocala already feeling like home.
Yes.
What made it click for you and your family, and what made you decide to come here to Ocala?
Yeah, so a number of things. Whenever I got to go through the interview process, getting to meet a lot of people, I talked one time about one of the interviews was held in Angie's house, right? We were around a dining room table. And I remember leaving that and just saying, this was so comfortable. Everybody I got to meet, everybody I got to talk to, the conversation, it felt like home for me. And then I had the opportunity to bring my wife and my daughter in. We spent a couple days here and toured the community, went everywhere, toured a number of the schools, and they really just fell in love with it. Whenever we were back in the hotel one night, both my daughter and my wife were like, yeah, we can see this being our next home.
Well, you've hit the ground running. A couple of the top priorities for you in the first few months.
Yeah, so one is getting my head wrapped around everything that the CEP does. It's a busy organization. Which is fantastic. It really what it's doing for the business community, being the voice of business, helping move businesses forward and be successful. And that's the goal, right? So that's what one of those, to get my head wrapped around everything. We have a couple of key positions that we want to get filled in and take a look at that. And then the next is, what does that next stage of strategic plan and those strategic initiatives look like? How do we, for the organization, but for our business community as a whole, and what are those priorities for our business community as a whole so that we can continue moving things forward as it is. We've got a great foundation here, and that's the exciting part.
So, Matt, you got to walk in on Monday morning to a pretty exciting announcement that the Ocala CEP had won Florida Chamber of the Year. So how do we build upon that? How do we continue to serve our community in a way that continues to build upon that momentum?
Well, first and foremost, congratulations to the team that's been here, right? I mean, the team and the leadership, the board, everybody that's been a part of that is what made that happen. I was just lucky enough to be here on Monday when we took the pictures, right? But it's really a big thank you to everybody that's been here over the last year, that's really been plowing things forward and moving things forward. So big congratulations to them. I think the way we continue that momentum is, okay, what worked? What can we capitalize on? And maybe what are some things that maybe cause us some opportunities? And how do we rework that? And how do we change that to change it into something we can capitalize on? So I really think and it's always the evaluation. Organizations like the CEP, we're a living, breathing organization, and your business community shifts and it flows and it's always moving. So making sure that we're doing the same and we're in the forefront of that is how we continue doing those and winning those type of awards. And those awards are great, and the trophies are really cool. They look great in the office lobby there on the stand. They really are beautiful. But the important part of it is the programs, the things that we're doing to make our business community successful. That's the real winner through the process. And so that's what we need to focus on. As long as we're focusing on that, as long as we're focusing on making sure our partners first, mission focused, making sure that we're doing that, that's how we continue to win.
This episode of the Weekly Buzz is sponsored by South State Bank.
Before we go, a huge congratulations to the Ocala CEP and our entire business community as the CEP was named Florida Chamber of the Year.
It's a huge honor. It's the second time the CEP has won the award, and a real testament to the buy-in of the business community.
That's all for this episode of the CEP Weekly Buzz. I'm Jessica Gilbert.
And I'm Tom James with the CEP, the catalyst for a prosperous community.